Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a great day and Happy New Year. I hope you had a good one. I did, I think. We had a quiet one. We stayed in and watched Sophie Ellis-Bextor in her New Year's Eve special. And yeah, we just well, I'm getting old now. I don't tend to do the party like I used to. I don't think I could. Um, whatever you did, I hope you had a fabulous time, and yeah, I hope there's no hangovers. So we are cash stuffing week 2 of my paycheck, yay! And as always, I have, should be 180, 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. Whew, thank goodness. I would be very upset if there wasn't 180 there. So yeah, I'm trying to think if we've done anything exciting. I think we've just been recovering from Christmas. It's just gone by so quickly. I don't know where it went. Oh yes, I didn't spend, for the first week in the whole year, I didn't spend all of my food money, which is amazing. So I can pop that into the kitty to cash stuff. I've got £5 left in petrol. I'm going to keep that in there because you can never have enough in petrol. It's always nice to sort of build that up. And of course, everything else is absolutely empty. And I may as well take out the Christmas envelope now because I am definitely all done. So let's pop in. So I've had quite a lot of new people get in touch with me, either on Etsy or through comments and things, asking me how I cash stuff, because I don't really go into a lot of detail, and that's because I just assume everybody gets to my channel when they know what they're doing. But to keep it really brief, for me, the first thing I did when I started cash stuffing, I pulled apart my bank statement. So I wrote down what my income was, then I wrote down what all my essential outgoings were. So that's, and this is per month. And so your essential outgoings would be your mortgage or rent, electric, water, gas, your mobile phone, because I consider that essential. So I listed all my essential outgoings. Then I listed what I would call my desirable outgoings. So these are things like Prime, any of your subscriptions that you really, really, really feel that you need to keep. So I've got Prime. I have Netflix. I got rid of all the other subscriptions, and when I get bored of Netflix, I'll get rid of that and then move on to Apple. I've also got subscriptions to, I'm trying to think now, it's really difficult. I've got subscriptions to, like I paid The Guardian £2 a month. I do it out of guilt because I read a lot of their online content. Window cleaner, that is a monthly expense as well, that is a desired. I mean, I don't have to pay for it, but you know. So you basically have your essential, your desirable outgoings, and then everything else that isn't a need and a want, I got rid of. So I just cancelled so many subscriptions. I cancelled absolutely everything and anything that was in my monthly statement that I didn't need. And then you'll be left with an amount. So for me, it's 900, give or take. And then I personally divide that by 5 because most months there's 5 weeks, and I don't adjust that. So even if it's a 4-week month, I still cash stuff for 5 weeks, because then I have, somebody called it the golden week. I love that. So then I have a golden week where if it's a 4-week month, that 5th week, I can do whatever I want with it. I can put it to a sinking fund, or I can just put it into challenges or whatever I want. It's great. And it keeps things simple for me. It just means I'm not having to work out my money. So I have 180, and then I divide, I take away 60 for food, 30 for petrol, because that's roughly, well, I cut that on food. I was spending over 100, I think, on food. But we can just about make it last, £60. And occasionally I will do, as I have in here, a grocery booster fund. So that just picks up on any extra bits and pieces that I might not have been able to afford with my £60 a week. So yeah, I mean, that's how I work out my cash stuffing, and I hope that kind of covers the basics. In terms of, right, so that's fully stuffed, which is great. And I also have £2.07 there, so we are going to get rid of those coins and put them into the increasingly heavy penny jar. And we're going to mark that off in our penny challenge here. I'm not a maths genius, so I'm going to bring out my trusty calculator. So we've got £2.07, and we can minus 54. Oh, we're going to finish this line. Minus 53. Hope you can see everything. Minus 52. Yay! And then we've got 48. So let's just quickly, for speed, cross those off, because I will colour them in once I finish this video. I love doing that. As soon as I finish recording, I go back through all my folders and just start colouring in all the bits that I've marked off. So that's that, and we're now up to here. So I reckon, what, about a month maybe? This one should be finished, which is great, and then we can start it again. So that's that. And on top of that, I also had £5 in coins left over. So the other thing, one lady was talking to me, and she doesn't have cash. She doesn't use cash. It's not something that she's interested in, but she does want to cash stuff. And there's quite a few cash stuffers out there who don't use cash. They basically do everything digitally, and then they print off like little placeholders, and then they stuff placeholders instead of cash, which I think is absolutely genius. But I'm an old-fashioned girl, and I like to have the actual cash. It just makes more sense in my head. It feels a little bit more real. So what should we do first? Let's go into this is what I would call my long-term binder, but it's also got like any little medley bits and bobs. So it's got my grocery booster, which I have completed, so I need to take this out. I am going to enjoy stocking up my store cupboard again, and buying a couple of extra packets. I was going to say crisps, but I'm about to go on my keto diet. So a couple of extra packets of ham, I don't know, carrots. So we're not putting anything into coffee and treats just yet. I think I might treat myself and hubby to something. Oh, we can't even have takeaways anymore. Oh my goodness. I will think of something really fun that hubby and I can do with the coffee and treats, definitely. So we'll start that soon. I am popping in, let's have a look at my little cheat sheet. So in health, I have managed to get this up to 300, which is absolutely amazing. And I haven't wiped off the tracker. I will do that. And this week I'm just going to pop in another 5, Just going to keep that ticking over until I need it. Emergency is being skipped because that's actually quite healthy at the moment. I'm on week 3 of 1 week ahead. We were able to put in 15 last week, and this week it's just going to be 5. But that's because I'm going to be using some completed challenges to... Oh, let's do a big P. P for petrol. Yeah, next week I get to unstuff a load of completed challenges, and I'm going to use quite a bit of money from the completed challenges to give this a boost, I think. I need to just look at what's... Oh dear, my colouring in skills. I just need to look at what I really want to beef up this month. And then next month's brilliant because I don't have to pay council tax in February and March, so I get all that money that I can inject into something. I'm definitely going to be boosting up some of these. Home, oh, home is I've nearly completed it for the first time, which means I'm going to be able to cross off this house. Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm going to pop another 5 in. Each one of these houses is worth 10. And I wasn't quite able to put a whole £10 in, so I only did half a house, but that's absolutely fine. It all builds up. Have I got a nice... No. Okay, so that's an extra 5 in there, which means I should have 240. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So, oh my goodness. And home for me, I'm a very simple person. Home just means anything, whether that's an appliance, whether it's paint, whether it's, I don't know, a floor mat. Anything to do with home. To be fair though, I think if I was going to save for an appliance, I would maybe do that as a separate envelope, just because they're quite expensive. My goodness, things have gone up. So that's that binder done. We're going to move on to my 2025 binder, and in here, I'm sorry for all the people that have already seen this, but just real quick for all the new people, I've got everything that I'm going to have to pay for in 2025 in here, and I started to stuff it. I only got so as far as birthdays though, because I've got a lot of birthdays coming up in March. But I've also got Mother's Day, Easter, Bojo, that's our dog, that's his birthday. And that's just an excuse really to buy him some extra bits and bobs. TV licence, I've already completed that. I did it accidentally last year. I thought my TV licence was due in October, so I was madly saving for it. But it had already gone out in May. Don't ask, I don't know. So that's been growing in the bank nicely. Audible. I've got Father's Day. Sadly, my father passed away a couple of years ago, but my hubby is a dad, and I just want to, I don't know, give him something a little bit special for being an amazing dad. Car maintenance, car insurance, car tax. Then we've got Prime, Halloween and Christmas. Oh, I need to change that one. So they're all the things I'm saving for, and currently I am, need to get a wiggle on with this one. I've got £40 in Valentine's. It's only about 4.5, 5 weeks away, so I'm going to pop 10 in. So that's got that up to 50. I've said I want to save 80. Oh, I might save a little bit more. I might go up to 90, but definitely we're aiming for 80, which is going to be amazing. I'm not putting anything into birthdays because it's actually looking quite healthy at the moment, so that's great. And also, between you and me, I just want to put loads of money in challenges. I'm in a challengey kind of mood this week, so let's have a look at where we're at. We might be able to put some money into 100 Hearts of Joy today. Oh. We're starting the January challenge because it is now January. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, have you got any major plans for January? I haven't asked. Have you got any goals that you're saving up for? I just think it's so exciting. I was watching a load of videos of people sort of like talking about maybe saving for their holidays, or, you know, saving for that garden shed essential item. And it's just been brilliant watching. So yes, let's use this. Now I've said the big bubbles are 2, the little bubbles are 1, and then I think 5 each for the bubbly bottle and the glass. I'm not sure yet. It just depends how rich I am at the end of the month. If I'm feeling flash, I might boost it and add a little bit extra. We're going to put in 15 because I really, really, really want to get as much of this one done as possible and as quickly as possible. So let's pop. Oh, let's get the money out. That would be a little bit disastrous if I didn't. So let's pop 15 into January, which is very flash of me. You watch, it's going to be like a couple of pounds every week from today. We've got, these are all new challenges, which is amazing. And I must talk about, if I don't talk about a challenge and where it comes from, that's just because it'll be one of mine. So Believe is going to get 5. Now that's really awkward because each B is worth 2. Well, there we go. It's going to get 6 instead. That's me definitely not forward thinking. Let's get a black one for the bees. 2, 4, and this one up here makes that 6. So we've got £6 can go into that. Well, that's already boosted. I mean, I'm not quite sure what this one saves. I think this one saves 40. I'm pretty certain it does. Then we have this fantastic challenge, and this one is Girly Glam by Amy. I'll have links in the description below. Cheeky chicken. And in this one, we're going to pop in, I've done it again. Now, does that mean the big ones are 2 and the little ones are 1? I think that's how I worked it out. So 5 going into this. So 2, 4, and 5. Do I need any more 5s? I do. I might need to change some 5s up. We'll worry about that when we get there. Shopping list needs 10, and this is by Peachy Budgets. Now she's closed her shop at the moment. I'm not sure if it's permanent. I'm hoping not. So each item on the list is worth 5, and I am doing, let's do all the things I'm not allowed to buy on keto. Let's do bread and potatoes. Oh, it's fine. Do you know what? I actually find keto quite easy because I do a slightly cheaty keto, which means that I allow myself what's it called, pita bread, not masses, but I can just, if I'm really craving bread, I can have a pita. And I also just I can just eat. I can eat and eat and eat as long as it's approved food. So meat, vegetables, fruit, and then I can have a small amount of cheese, which is great, and a small amount of nuts, which also is great. But I was loving, I used to do like portobello mushrooms, and then put cheese and garlic in, and because they're really filling, and they're filling full. quite a large portion of the day. And oh, I don't know if you know, but if you put the mushrooms on your windowsill before you eat them, they absorb vitamin D. So when you then cook them, so leave them on the windowsill, let them absorb sun if there is any. Bit hard in winter, but and then you just cook them, and then you get that extra natural boost of vitamin D, which is amazing. I love mushrooms. So we're just going to skip this for a minute because I need a 5, and is there a 5 in here? There is. So let's go and have some fun with this beautiful challenge gifted from CC Budgets. She's just the kindest person in the whole wide world, and I absolutely love her challenges. And oh my goodness, CC, this is genius. It is going to give me a boost for Christmas. And yes, I am already thinking of Christmas because I didn't save enough. I saved just about enough, but not quite enough. So I'm very eager to do this. Okay, so we've got yellow, which is, oh, that's 5 already, Cece. So we can take that 5 out. I desperately need that 5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this in a minute because I just want to do some bits and bobs, and I want to figure out where I am with everything. So let's do the strawberry challenge. And the strawberry challenge is by Lily Rain Designs. Go check her out. She's got some gorgeous challenges in her Etsy shop. I literally I only bought a few because, you know, Etsy can get a little bit expensive if you're going for it. But I could have just bought loads. Honestly, she has some great stuff. So pop that over there. I'm popping in 15 because I want to. This is one of the bigger challenges in my challenge binder. So I just want to keep putting in 15 every week if I can, so that it doesn't take me too long to have like all of this money. 92.50 this one saves. Should we do red for the strawberries? So we're popping in 10. We'll just colour in the numbers, and 15. So that's 15 going straight into here. Just going to give that a minute to dry. Now you know why everybody wafts. It's to try and get everything to dry quickly. So that's that one. We'll come back to you in a minute. And then in winter, I was going to pop in. Why have I got so much money? Why have I got so much money? Oh, no. I'm not sure. That's worrying. So I had £10 extra, and I'm popping in £10 into. Now that's a little bit worrying. Did I add everything up wrong? So this amazing challenge is by Sticky UK, and again, links will be below. She does predominantly planner stickers, but she's got a few challenges on there, and I love her seasonal challenges because they are just the cutest, absolutely the cutest stickers in the whole wide world. So we're doing week 2, which is £10. Let's pop that on nicely. There we go. Let's get that 10. So we're at £50 already, and we're only on week 2. Oh my goodness. They're not all scary. There are some nice ones. So there's like 5s in the middle. And then it gets a bit scary again, but I have budgeted for that, so it's doable, definitely doable. I'm not going to, well, am I going to speed through it? I don't think I'm going to speed through this one. Last autumn, I sped through it, and I got it done like 1 or 2 weeks early, just because it was Christmas. I'm not going to start Summer Saver yet, although I really want to. That's another gorgeous one by Peachy Budgets. So, see if I can condense. Yeah, I can. So let's take out the 2 10s and pop a 20 into here. 20 for Christmas already. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to keep that 20 back here because I'm pretty certain I haven't stuffed something. I will go back through the video and figure out what it was. So come on then, give me something that's about 10. Okay, that's a 6. So then we just need a 4, which would be amazing. And another 6, thank you. 12 is fine. In fact, that works out quite well, because then we can pop that in. And then that means, is there a reason I can't get into this? Did I close it? Of course I did. So that means I've got 32 in there already. Oh, and I'm only on the first row. Oh my goodness, Christmas is going to be sorted. So that means Hearts of Joy. I'm just going to commit to it. We're going to pop in £2, which is fantastic, and that means the next row is nearly done. Whoop whoop. And this one is just a slow burner. I am not worried at all about filling this one in. This is just a bit of fun, and I mean, it's taken me what, about a month, 2 months to get this far, so you know, I think this will be an amazing surprise in about 3 months time, and that's £100 that will be saved. And yes, I do take the coins out when I get to 5 or 10. I take the coins out and swap them up for notes, just so they don't weigh this poor envelope down. And I've got £10 left. I'm going to do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, where is it? I'm going to put it in here, and that is amazing. That means we've completed the first house, and I can cross him off. Oh yeah. How amazing. That absolutely makes my day. I am so happy. I don't have any instant plans for this money. I'm trying to build up all my little pots this year. So I'm just thinking, you know, where can I, what do I think I might need to pay for in 2025 is where my brain's at. So definitely home, it needs some work. So rather than having to dip into my emergency fund when my fridge breaks down, I'm hoping to have a little pot of money in home so that my emergency fund can keep growing. And then I've got a tech fund. I'm going to start building up that once I've got home to about 500. Then I've got a tech fund. I want to do the same with that. My health fund is growing. I want to get that to about 500. All these little pots, just keep building them. And then eventually, when all my pots are nice and beefy, then my emergency fund is going to become my savings fund. And that is going to be so exciting. Maybe get a car fund going as well. Oh, I don't know. There's so many things I'm really excited to save for in 2025. I don't know if I can save for them all, but I'm definitely going to give it a go. So that, my lovelies, is absolutely everything that I'm planning on stuffing today. I normally do my little £2 binder, but I don't have any coins available at the moment. I need to do some condensing, and so I will probably save that for another video. Or I might just take the money to my mum's house and play with her, because she does like, she loves doing these. But that's it. I hope you all have an amazing 2025. And yeah, I wish you all the best on your various savings journeys. Let me know how they're going. You know I'd love to chat to you in the comments below. You are all amazing. And yeah, really appreciate you. Thank you. Take care. Bye.